What is up? We're going to do a new stream here. We are going to do some AI development. That's right. We're going to code. I'm just going to make sure the stream is live, make sure everyone can see, and we'll get going. We're just going to wing it. Just going to see how it goes. But I got access to GitHub Copilot, which helps you write code. It's an AI tool. So I'm going to give that a shot. And what else do we have? We've also got access to ChatGPT, internet enabled through Bing. What is up? All right, audio is working. Cool. We are live. Let's start this off. More creative. Come on, AI. Tell me a joke about AI. I want to see what this can come up with. Takes a second to load. Here we go. All right. What do you call a blonde who dyes her hair brown? Wow. Why are artificial intelligence in movies always female? Because they're never wrong. How did the young computer geek refer to his AI-based girlfriend? Ew, database? That's terrible. What's an AI's favorite music? Algorithms. These are horrible jokes. Okay, let's try something diff. Let's get started with, this is in Microsoft Edge, by the way. We're running on my new Mac here. And I don't have a lot of stuff set up. Got the stream set up, and that's about it. But yes, this try out GitHub Copilot. I got an invite already. Think I have to pay for it. It does have integration into JetBrains. So I'm gonna go start downloading the JetBrains IDEs. All right, so this toolbox has pretty much every IDE you need. A lot of people are going to be using Microsoft's Visual Studio Code, which is like kind of a lighter text editor, but it's got some plugins and it works with Copilot, obviously. But I'm going to give this paid IntelliJ, JetBrains, whatever IDE a chance because I use it for work. It's my normal editor. So I'm going to start downloading. So I don't really do Android apps, but I'm going to just do some, I don't know, Kotlin, maybe even some web development. Let's see. So I'm just installing. You guys can't see this, but I'm installing. It's called Toolbox. Here we go. And so there's all these tools we can use. This is just regular development stuff. I haven't gotten to AI yet, but I'm going to do, let's do IntelliJ, which is for Java, Kotlin, that sort of thing. Let's install that first. Cool. Well, let's read the little bit here. It says prereq. To use GitHub Copilot, you must have an active GitHub Copilot subscription. For more information, see this. So I need to try it out. So I think in order to try out Copilot, you have to, I think you have to have an org. So this is one of the companies I work for, but I went ahead and created Randroid Dojo. Buy Copilot for business. Interesting. Do I really have to pay for this? Seems like might be a bit much. Let's see. Let's see how much it costs for a business. $20 a month. All right, we'll try it out. I wonder if maybe I'm doing this wrong. All right, so maybe there's other steps. It says, next to your org, click settings. Okay, let me try this again. Go to github.com, click your organizations. github.com, github.com. For those who don't know, GitHub obviously is a repository for a bunch of projects. Put your code in there, keeps track of changes. All right, organizations, settings. Yeah, I guess I have to, this is a personal, compare plans. Yeah, this is the free accounts. Maybe it's just $20 then. Go to settings, go to, what did it say? Code planning and automation. Code planning and automation. Oh, Copilot. Here we go. Access. Purchase for all members. 1 seat. Save. You are purchasing GitHub Copilot access to all current and future members. Confirm. It's $20 a month. So this one is cheaper. So whatever I was doing before is $21, I think. Is that right? Oh, it's already done. Policies. Allowed. Okay. I think it's set up. What's the next step? Further reading. I don't care about that. What was the other tool I had? Here we go. To use GitHub Copilot, you must have an active GitHub. We did that. To get JetBrains, you must have a compatible with JetBrains GitHub Copilot, compatible following IDs. All right, let's do it. Is this installed? Looks like it is. Give me a sec. Log into my account. All right, let's go to plugins. Copilot. GitHub Copilot. All right. Sign into GitHub. Restart the ID. All right, so maybe we can watch a little video on what Copilot gives you. I guess let's just try it ourselves. Meet the new UI. IntelliJ ID got a modern new design with reduced visual complexity, fewer distractions, and the same power. Sure. I'll try the new UI. Why not? Oh, let's do a little tour. Maybe they'll show us the new UI. Getting acquainted with IDE, the project view. Okay, there's the project view, guys. Expand the source directory. Source. A little welcome here. Project JDK not defined. Yeah, probably need to set up JDK. IntelliJ IDE cannot find JDK in your computer. The IDE JDK to run the program. Okay, so let's set up JDK. Download JDK. Great. Let's go with 20. Please wait while IDE installs JDK. Oh, nice little onboarding. So, if you're following along at home, you can get IntelliJ for free just go to, just search IntelliJ, download, Windows or Mac, get the Community Edition for free. Lets you do Java and Kotlin. Kotlin, of course, runs on the JVM, the Java Virtual Machine, but is a much more modern language. I definitely recommend it. Let's run the current file. Okay, I'm going to click this. The UI is totally different. This is crazy. All right, click here to set a breakpoint. Sure. And debug. So I'm going to debug the program instead. Wow, it hit the breakpoints, and I can stop debugging now, or I could look at the values as it's running. Cool. Let's stop. Once you have discovered the problem in the code, let's fix it. Divide the resulting sum by the length of the values. The lesson script insert / values. Now let's type a period to show all available completion options. Dot. Ooh. Now you can see typing length to reduce the completion list. Length. You have just fixed a bug. But you can make this code look even better. IDEA highlights and adds a yellow bulb to the code lines that can be improved. So then you do this option enter. Replace with enhanced for. Sure. Ooh, an enhanced for loop in Java. Intentions can also save your time, make code easier. What else do they have? Replace with formatted. Sure. Shift up 2 times to open the search everywhere. I'll just shift twice. Okay, as you can see, the selected text average has been automatically copied into the input string. Yes, this is one of the main reasons I use IntelliJ. Is this search feature is amazing. All right, instead type average. What is this thing? Has been automatically copied. Let's type case. Case. Select the toggle case action. Boom. Show more lessons. Close demo project. Cool. Great. Why don't we start a new project? New project. Kotlin, for sure. IntelliJ. Yeah, let's go ahead and just add a new project here called, what is this? Copilot. Let's just call it Copilot. Add a sample code. Sure. All right, meet the new UI. Clean or compact? Clean, compact, clean, compact. Let's go clean. Finish setup. All right, let's run their little hello world. All right, hello world printed. Cool, so this is a basic Kotlin project. It has one file under source main Kotlin main.kt. It's a main function. It takes a string array args and it prints a line hello world. It doesn't even use the args. Print line program arguments. Oh, here it goes. It does use the arguments here, but there are no arguments. So, all right. Let's see if we can use Copilot. I don't even know where to begin. Let's look for actions. So this searches for actions. If I look for Copilot, GitHub Copilot does show up. Log into GitHub. Great. I gotta copy this code. Cool. Authorize. Yes, authorize. Boom. I am now authorized. Okay, what else can I do with Copilot? Why does that happen sometimes? Oops, wrong shortcut. It's opening this stupid window over here. I don't know why it does that. It's like if I hold it for too long, it does that. Okay, GitHub Copilot, log in. Let's see. Log out, no. Show GitHub Copilot status. Copilot plugins, notifications, plugins. Show GitHub Copilot is on. Okay, disable completions. Disable completions for content. No, I don't want to disable completions. Okay, so what can I do here? I don't even know. Oh, your first GitHub Copilot suggestion. This is how GitHub Copilot displays suggestions. Press Enter to insert it into the editor. Press Command bracket. No, Option bracket. Whoa, 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 whoa. Just cycle through the alternatives. All right, so what do we want our first autocomplete to be? Print or print line? Let's go. Hello world print line. This is how it goes. Okay, I got that. Thank you. It didn't actually print, so let's try that again. Switching, no more suggestions. That's the only suggestion, and it didn't work. So it must be option enter. Ah, it's option enter. Convert to expression body. No, that's not what I want. Command enter. No. I'm sorry, I missed it. How does it actually implement the copilots? Let's do this. We'll go. Oh, that's so annoying. Okay, we're gonna remap. You know what we're gonna do? Apparently, there's something else mapped to the shortcut for Command A, which is annoying me. So we're gonna do it by hand. Settings, key map. Cool. Do I want to use Mac? No, I want to use IntelliJ IDE Classic. That's what I'm used to. I think. I don't know. Let's see. Move caret to code block with selection. Next tab window. I'm not sure if I even use this one. I don't need next tab window. Oh, in Mac OS Shorts. Okay. I don't know. Move caret to code block. Start with selection. I don't actually know if I've ever used this. What's a good alternative to this? I guess I can just throw some extra commands on there. Oh, that's probably a little too much. Okay, we'll go with this one. Oh, action shortcuts already assigned to system action. Select next tab window. Didn't I literally just reassign this? Yeah, I literally just changed this. What is it talking about? Oh, I see. Is it because it has more than one? Nope. Still set. What the heck? Okay, we'll do it through here. Oh, I just messed it up. Oh well. Don't really care about this one. This one I care about. So, search man page index in terminal. That is a shortcut I want to get rid of in Mac OS. How do I do that? Mac OS shortcuts. No, I want it in settings. Man page. Man page index in let's see. You know what? Let's use some AI here. You guys are probably bored anyways. So let's go chat, clear this, more accurate. In Mac OS, how, give me a terminal command to change a shortcut in Mac OS. How about that? I don't even know if there's a way to do this, but I know the UI for changing shortcuts in Mac is pretty terrible. There's only a couple shortcuts. If I search for shortcuts, not accessibility, mouse, keyboard shortcuts, right? This is all it really has. These things. I don't know, do we see the terminal one? Keyboard. Nope, not in keyboard. Input sources, screenshot services, spotlight, accessibility, app shortcuts, function keys, modifiers. Yes, they don't really have shortcuts. Alright, you can change keyboard shortcuts from terminal by going to Preferences, Keyboard Shortcuts. From there, select App Shortcuts, and from the left line, click on the plus sign, Other, choose System Terminal. Okay, so this has interpreted my question completely different, but it just so happens the shortcut I want to change is for the app terminal. Kind of. Actually, I think it opens in terminal, but I don't know. We'll try it. Wait, hold on. All applications. Oh, that's just for showing how. Menu. Oh, here we go. I can search for one, right? It doesn't actually tell me what it does. Enter the exact name. Menu title. Nothing. Okay, so I added a shortcut. What does it actually do? Let's try that again. Alright, so let's go back to IntelliJ. Man page index in terminal in Mac OS shortcuts. I just don't get that. Where are these coming from? Ah, it's under services. Okay. So apparently this is pretty common. So JetBrains has a workaround for it. Let's open the terminal. Oh wait, no, it's not in the terminal. It is in preferences. Sorry, where is it? System preference, keyboard. Shortcuts. Services. And where is it? Disable search man. Search man index. There it is. Oh man. Open man page in terminal. I don't want any of these. Show info. So it's like make new sticky. Can't just get rid of all of these. Look up a dictionary. Search with Google. Yeah, I don't need that. Pictures. Set desktop picture. Messaging. Internet. Files and folders. New terminal window. I'm going to turn off everything for now. Great. Thank you. Finally. I need to do that on my work computer too. Alright, where were we? So, log into GitHub, log out, disable, show completions. Okay, so that is the option key, backslash, is it not? It is. So then what is the shortcut? So, key map. Nope, not what I want. Configure key map. And we'll look for Copilot. Enable GitHub completions, show completions, previous completions, next completion, open GitHub. How do you actually accept it is what I'm looking for. Oh, here we go. Apply completion to editor. That looks like enter, does it not? Add keyboard shortcuts. What is this? This looks like an enter. Shortcuts already assigned to other actions. What other actions? Let's see. Ah, see, that's why it's already assigned to choose lookup item, replace, indent, selection. Is this, or is this tab? This might be tab, guys. Let's try. It's tab. That's fine. We'll use tab. All right, we did our first AI coding. All right, we should do some fun. Any suggestions? What can we actually code here? So obviously, we could run a hello world. I want something better than that. What if I have a comment here that says, create a new instance of the class? Let's see, what do we want? Capture input from terminal. Boundary line. Okay, but it doesn't like that. Replace with read in. See, it wasn't even suggesting good code, guys. Let's see, if I wanted a suggestion to replace this, backslash, doesn't work. Oops. Alright. Print input to terminal. Ooh, here we go. We are... Haha, we're coding with AI now. Let's run. Let's not run. That's not run. That's run. Shift F10. That's terrible. There we go. Control R. That's what I wanted. Oh, is it working? Is it asking me for something? Test. Hey, it worked. Okay. What if we wanted to make a little, I don't know, what's the simplest game you can code in a terminal? Well, you know what? Let's ask AI. Let's go Microsoft Edge. Clear this out. Chat. What is a simple game that can be made terminal? Pac-Man for console, Tetris clone. Those are not simple. Snake, which is a terminal version of Nokia Snake game. That'd be cool. These games can be. How about this? I don't know how well this will work, but help me. Okay, what are the steps to code a snake game for a terminal? Let's see what it can do. Choose a programming language. Okay, well, we're gonna use Kotlin. Set up the game environment. You will need to create a boundary with which the game will be played, generate fruits randomly, implement snake movement, increase score, handle game over. Okay, let's take these general steps. Let's assume these steps are going to work, right? Let's follow these steps. I'm going to paste them here in my little notes. Choose a programming language. Boom, Kotlin. Set up the game environment. You will need to create a boundary with which the game will be played. Okay, so let's do this. Write some code for drawing a snake game boundary in a terminal. Let's see how well this works. All right, so this is giving me Python. Hey, that looks good. That's a good boundary. Okay, so let's see if let's see how smart this thing is. Convert that code to Kotlin. Boom, equivalent code in Kotlin. All right, let's see if this works, guys. This is pretty exciting. All right, first I'm just going to paste it here. It's a function within a function. Yay! We can do this. We could do a little better. Come on. Let's say draw boundary width 10. Oh, it's even suggesting size. Cool. Let's do it. That's where it didn't suggest. All right, run. We got a boundary, guys. This is freaking awesome. All right, did we finish our step? You will need to create a boundary with which the game will be played. Done. Cool. Generate fruits randomly. The fruits that the snake eats should be generated randomly within the game boundary. Okay. Let's go back to Edge. Oh, here we go. How do I generate fruits randomly within the boundary? It knows what I was going to ask. It's AI on top of AI on top of AI. This is pretty cool. I'm going to text my friend, let him know. I'm building a snake game in a terminal using AI. This is crazy. My phone is dying. Cool. Let's see. All right. Give me another function, guys. Let's try it. All right, we need to import some stuff. I wonder if we need to make a class here. Not yet, I guess. Okay. The data class. Sure. We're going to have a data class for this. Actually, another shortcut for that. Let's do that. All right. Generate fruit. So we probably want to generate fruit first. Why don't we do a let's do this. Generate fruit. Width is at the boundaries of the game again. Probably. Looks like it wants to autocomplete for me. So let's go ahead and extract. Well, first off, let's run it. Does this work? No. This is supposed to be the width of. Oh no, the width of the boundaries, because if you notice, it's getting the X and Y for the fruit. So that's generating the fruit position, but then what does it do with the position? Okay, so that didn't actually do anything. Okay, this function takes in the width and height of the boundary as arguments and then uses them to generate a random xy position for the fruit within the boundary. The position returns position object containing the x and y values of the fruit. You can call this function with your desired width and height values to generate a random fruit position within the boundary. For example, calling generate fruit 5 will generate a position object with random x, y values between 1, 8, and 3. Okay, you can use the return position object to draw the fruit within the boundary. Great, but how do I actually draw the fruit? How do I draw the fruit at the generated position? Okay, so I didn't actually do the drawing of the fruit part, just did a random position calculation. There we go. That looks better. Can you stop so I can copy? You're almost too good. All right, the function takes in a position object representing the position, representing the boundary. The function, okay. Wow. What the heck? You can call this function with your generated fruit position and boundary array to draw the fruit within the boundary at the specified position. For example, if you have a boundary array represent 10 by 5 boundary like this, boundary, and you have a generated fruit position like this, you can call the draw fruit function like this to draw the fruit within the boundary. Okay, so I have to have, this has to be in a boundary. Okay, let's see if we have the code for this. That's just going to draw the boundary, but I actually need the boundary to be known. Okay, so I need something that returns the boundary in a array of char array ofs. Ooh, that's very complicated. So I want to rewrite this to store this instead of just printing it. So I will want some AI help here. What is, so rewrite this to return the boundary instead of drawing it. Okay, let's see if we can do that. Tab. It does not want to do that for me. Interesting. What if we said fun draw snake? Wow, it's really trying. That's cool. Get boundary as array for printing. There we go. Kind of a dumb name, right? But I think it worked. Okay, so, and then how would you print this? So then I'd say fun draw boundary given array. Oh my god, it's working. It's working, guys. So then let's replace draw boundary with oops, let's go. That's get boundary. Get boundary as array for printing. Okay. And let's save this to a variable. Boundary equals, cool. And then we'll say draw boundary given array boundary. Alright, and then we can do some code cleanup. So, oops, I didn't mean to do that. I want to jump by function. So there's a shortcut for this. Next function, next method. Alright, it's Control Shift down. Control Shift down. Haha, there we go. All these tools, man. Amazing. Well, I just want to make sure we don't have any chats. We don't. Okay. All right. So we don't need this function. So I'm going to clean it up. Search for text occurrences. Search for comments and strings. Boom. Cool. Control Shift up. Perfect. All right. And then let's see. Let's run it. Okay. So it drew the boundary this time. Or same thing, still drew the boundary, which is amazing. But I have a new function that I need for the whole draw fruit thing. So first off, I'm going to rename this to generate fruit position. Generate random position. That's really all that's doing. Alright, so I had previously copied generate fruit. What's the one that takes in the boundary? Let's go back here. Okay, here it is. Draw fruit. So draw fruit needs to take in the position, which will be generate random position 10, 5, and boundary. Alright, and didn't like it, so the type might be different. So is there a GitHub like fix bug? I think there is. So let's look for git. You know what? I'm in the wrong browser for this. Oh, what happened? GitHub Copilot draw. Is it called draw? What is it called? Oh, it's only $10 for individuals. I don't understand why I had to pay 20. Whatever. Yeah, so Visual Code has some plugins for sure, but I want draw scatter flight reports. There's something about bugs, fix bugs. Copilot fix bugs. Troubleshooting common issues. Copilot use AI to fix bugs and write documentation. Yes. Bugs. Where's that feature? I know there's a feature for this. Copilot X. Bugs. Alright. Even get proposed fixes to bugs. Japanese like experience. How to use Copilot to fix bugs. Draw. Interactive suggestions in the editor.
Hello. In this demonstration, you will see how you can use Copilot in a different way. So you may have seen already that you can use Copilot with a chat window. So I'm selecting the source code. I'm going to select the chat. This is a chat.
Oh my gosh, there's a chat.
Copilot to suggest some code. For example, I can use a fix command.
Oh, fix. So there is a way to do it. Okay, so if I say fix, if I highlight this and then go, there's supposed to be a chat. Where's the chat in this? Okay. Do I not have a chat window? You want to be on the stream? You want to come on the stream? Let's see. Chat. Is there no chat for... Hey. We're working. Okay, so I wonder if I can get Copilot X. Let's see, Copilot X for JetBrains. Sign up with a technical preview. Oh man. Where do you plan to use GitHub Copilot chat? I guess. Dang it. I don't have that feature. Well, let's get Visual Studio Code to get going on this. Set up Copilot in Visual Studio Code. Okay. Extensions. Copilot. Experimental features. Labs. Copilot nightly. Get Copilot sessions in real time right in your IDE. Yes, please. Sign into GitHub. You can accept GitHub next pre-release terms. Sign up. Open. I accept all your terms. Give me your AI. Oh man, wait lists. Sign up. You're all signed up for your Copilot. You can access Copilot Labs. Oh, it says I can access it. Alright, did that work? If I just restart, do I have it? VS Code. Sign into GitHub. I thought I did. Allow an extension to open URI. Open. Oh, I have to uninstall something else. Okay, let's try one more time. Wants me to sign in again. What's going on? Okay. Let's open our other project. Yes, trusty authors. Alright, how do you run this? I don't use Visual Studio Code. Also, is this actually ready to go? Let's do a quick start here. Get your first opening Visual Studio, create a new JavaScript. GitHub Copilot will automatically suggest the entire function except press tab. Okay. Let's see. Did it actually? Does it not recognize this as Kotlin? I must need an extension for Kotlin. Kotlin. Install Kotlin. What's the difference? Smart Code Completion ID for Visual Studio Code. What's the difference here? We'll go with this one. Okay. Kotlin extension will automatically download a language server debug adapter to provide code completion linting to if you prefer to install these images and provide custom values. Okay, continue. Alright. Now, how do I run them? How do I run this? How do I run this? Alright, we have a bug. Oh, it doesn't actually have this library. It was compiled with an incompatible version of Kotlin, the binary version of the plastic. How was that the wrong version? Features. Copilot allows brushes will be triggerable with buttons above the focus function and selected code. Yes, please. Show test generation lenses. Function generate test. Yes. Show inline suggestions. Yes. Turn on settings. Sync. Sure. No. Don't have that right now. That's fine. Go away. I don't need that. Oh. I'm signed in. Okay. Alright, so how do I get this library? How do I get the proper library? Copilot. Here it is. Alright, let's see if we can fix this code. I don't have to run it in this ID. I just have to get it to fix. I don't want to translate, but that is cool. I could translate through here. So we don't want to translate. Go away. Brushes. Yes. Debug. Fix bug. Boom. Fix bug. What just happened? Oh, it's thinking. Alright, so I told it to fix the bug. Let's see if it can do that. I don't know what it did, if anything. Convert Java to Kotlin. It is Kotlin. I shared fix bug. It thinks it fixed it, but I don't think it actually did anything. Alright, maybe we get it to compile here first. Oh, it can explain the code. Let's try that. Ask Copilot to explain the code. I can't really tell if it's doing anything. There's no launch JSON setting. What if I create a new project? Open folder, add folder, save as workspace, save, autosave, revert file, code. Oh, run and debug. Kotlin. Create a launch.js file. Yes, please. Kotlin. Boom. Add configuration. Chrome attach, Chrome launch, Kotlin attach. Is that what the settings said? Add configuration, build in debug tab. Build your project. Before we launch, click on run button, debug, or press F5. F5. Open launch.js. Kotlin, workspace folder. Attach VM launch project. Attach, launch. Okay, it broke it. I told it to fix it and it broke it. Fix. Okay. What did that give me? Property genre is not allowed. Okay. Is there a suggested fix for this? I'm going to go back to this code. Kotlin attach VM. Attach. Is that really only Kotlin stuff? Kotlin launch project, which is what I already have. Oh, path. Okay, we need the path. Path to your main class. Well, in my case, it should just be main. No, what is it? How do I get the path of this file? Copy relative path. Boom. F5. Didn't like it. Workspace folder, main, Kotlin main, KT, localhost 8000, attach. Okay, doesn't like it. I think I should make this code easier to debug. No, that was bad. This should work. Kotlin. Alright, specify whether code completion should provide snippets or recommend specifies whether decompile should Kotlin debug adapter by optional custom path specifies whether decompile recommended Kotlin Java home. Custom Java home for languages, servers, and debug adapters to use. If enabled together in debug attach, enable the language server will be immediately launched by instead listen will specify that. Kotlin language server, Kotlin language server. Yeah. Okay, probably need to set Java home. Let's check if we have Java home anywhere. Terminal F12. I don't like that command. Key map. Key map. Terminal in the key map. How do I find that? Update project, new tab. I don't care about update project. Probably don't really care about new tab. So I'm gonna remove those. Okay, let's see. We're seeing if we have Java home set. No, we do not. Oh, hold on. Hold on. There's a tab here. Hey. Does it do fixes? Does it do fixes? That's my question. No completions recommended. Right click. Copilot. Creatures. Okay, let's do this. Let's get it back to compiling. Cool. Then let's set Java home. So to find where our Java home is, we'll look for Java home. See if this sets it. Java build Kotlin. Why is it not showing up? Builds. Version control, language and frameworks. Yes, please. Kotlin. Stable. Sure. But where is it? Alright, let's try something different. Visual Studio Code Kotlin Hello World. Okay, so it is suggesting this one, not the other one. Wait, is it, or is it saying uninstall? So you install SDK, go to the terminal, VS Code, run Control S, SDK, bash, after installing SDK, remove the source link. What? From the following code, new terminal to install Kotlin. Alright, let's try this. Is it saying uninstall or install? It's pointing at uninstall. Now install two extensions from extensions. Code Runner and Kotlin. Okay. Fine. I'll try it your way. Code Runner. Kotlin. Okay. And then terminal. Where's the terminal in? Extension, source control. Where's the terminal? Terminal. Nope. Terminal. Open new external terminal. Shift Command C. Okay. did I disable direct pays and pay stack? No. What's happening? Terminal. Just open the terminal. That's all I want you to do. Kotlin launch. Actually, let's try that again. Okay, it doesn't work. Cool. Fine. Terminal. Terminal. New terminal. There. Jeez. Okay. Curl. Install this guy. Some key bindings don't go to the terminal by default. That's fine. Command not found. Curl's not found? What? Curl is found. Oh. And add this guy in front of it. Cool. New terminal. Installing Kotlin. Great. Now what? You can see the version of Kotlin installed under macOS. Cool. Run Kotlin launch. Let's do it. Still doesn't like it. Let's try restarting Visual Studio Code. Missing property project root. Where does that go? Project root. There's this property. What is it talking about? Is it talking about the workspace folder missing? Missing property project root line 15. I don't know how these work. What was this before? Nothing, right? Let's see. Visual Studio Code Kotlin Terminal app Hello World. Use Kotlin with VS Code in Windows. I don't want to use it in Windows. Focus on Windows upgrades. We have mainly installed Java runtime and the compiler. You also standard version of this. Apply that. Sure. But is there a version of this for Mac? Use Kotlin with Visual Studio Windows. Fine. Compiler line. It's mandatory that you have a valid compiler available in order to build Kotlin. This step is heavily depends on how you have installed Kotlin in case down. when you can work with Kotlin projects without visuals to do it. When you install them, on the right side, the visuals you find the tab for Marketplace. In our case, install extension Kotlin language. Additionally, we installed the extension VS Code Runner. This plugin gives the functionality to run simple programs. VS Code Runner. VS Code Runner. Control-Alt-N. Control-Alt-N. No code found. There we go. Hey, it runs. Heck yeah. Cool. Okay, we're running. Let's see if we can fix this bug now. So, I could fix this by hand. I'm trying to use the freaking program, or the AI to do it, okay? And we're going to go with the brush first. Fix bug. Why would it just duplicate the line? That's not how you fix this bug, man. Fix bug. Alright, it did something for sure. Control-Alt-N. Shoot. There. Control-Option-N. So there's a warning, but then it doesn't fail. Okay, did it actually work? This code does not line up with the change I made. Or does this not save? File, save. Alright, so I made a change. What was the change? I wish it would tell me. Did it tell me when it fixed it? Let's do undo. Language translation. Alright, does it tell me what it's fixing? That didn't work. Control-Option-N. Why doesn't it tell me the fix? Let me look at the history. External change. Okay. So, the fix, yeah, I didn't need that. That's fine. Gets the boundary draws, draw fruits. Still takes a boundary. So yeah, instead of a char array, it's an array of an array. And it takes the gets the boundary, array, char array. Okay, use single quotes is the change there. Char array instead of array. Okay, not a big difference. Looks like I just rewrote that to rewrite it. Singles, yeah, instead of quotes, not really a change. The only real difference is that it returns wrapped in another array. So when did that happen? Because this is an array, and this is an array, and a char array. Oh, instead of a array string, it's a char array. Literally the only difference. Okay, so now it takes an array string, or it takes a char array instead of an array string, because the thing that we were creating, draw fruit, was expecting the char array. That's why. Okay. So we need to make these types line up. A char array and an array of string is basically the same thing, except char array is just a single element instead of two. Cool. So that actually did the fix the way I would expect. But let me run it. Run it from here. Cool. It didn't actually draw fruit though. Why not? think about this. I said, give me, random position. Only draws one fruit though. That's kind of dumb. Yeah, there's no fruit in there. I want to fix this before we move forward. I want to extract a variable here. We'll call this the width variable. Call this the height. It's fine. And I drew one fruit. Maybe if I keep drawing fruit. I don't think this updates the boundary though, is the problem. It just sets one of them to an X. So this is really the boundary? I don't actually know. Something's wrong with this code. So what's the boundary end up printing is the problem. Oh, we probably don't reprint it. Okay, so this needs to return the boundary, which it does. Okay. So this needs to be a var, or so then we can do boundary. Okay, it doesn't actually return the right thing. Oh, I thought it did, didn't it? Return boundary. And then change the return type. Okay. And then what's the thing that draws it? This guy draws it. So we want to draw after, of course. All right. Hey, it worked. So if I wanted multiple fruit, I think I would just do this. Beautiful. Let's just say it's one fruit at a time. That's how I think the game's supposed to work. Cool. Well, a couple different things we can do here. We can go back to our script. So let's look at what our original goal was. Generate fruits randomly. So I guess it is supposed to be more than one fruit. Okay, so let's go ahead and say we want this to draw multiple fruit. Let's write a better function then. We'll say draw multiple fruit. Function draw fruit, multiple fruit positions. Yes, this would take multiple positions. Cool. And this says it could be, oh, it doesn't like the name. It's not really the boundary. Should we call this the map? Alright, so if we did this, cool. But it needs multiple, so I could just say a list of. And then I would need multiples of these. So what's a better way to do this? With AI, I mean. Let's make this a variable. Fruit positions. Cool. And so I want this line to generate more than one. So guess instead of random position, I could say positions. It doesn't want to suggest anything here. What if I highlight it? Any suggestions, Copilot? Disable completions. No suggestions. Fun, generate random positions. Alright, I guess that works. It doesn't ask, oh, it does ask for a count. I was going to say, it should ask for a count. And it does. Alright, so we change this to positions, and we say 5. This expected, oh, I'm still putting it in the list. So, let's ask for a bug fix. I know what the fix is, but let's go back. It sucks we have to use different tools, but that's fine. Bug fix. Or should I just do the code that I know needs to be fixed? Wait, where is it? Where's the list of lists? Fruit positions. I'm not seeing it. Where's fruit positions? Yeah, it's not here. This must not be using the latest code. I'm going to go ahead and open it again. There it is. Alright. So I'm going to update this. Fix bug. Which one is fix bug? Find a bug in this code. Fix bug. No. Didn't do it. Fix bug. Generate random positions. Yep, got rid of the list. Cool. Great. Save. Great. Exactly what I would expect. Run. Alright. So then how do we get the snake? So let's do this. Let's not even ask it for the code like we were doing before. We were asking Bing for the code. So this fruit thing is done. Implement snake movement. You will need to implement the movement of the snake using keyboard inputs. Okay. I feel like we haven't even drawn the snake yet. I guess it's part of implement snake movements. Ooh. Crazy. So I can try taking this exact thing. I don't think it's going to work. Implement keyboard inputs. Implement snake movements. A function to draw a snake and implement snake movements. There we go. Draw snake, draw snake, draw snake. Function to draw. You know what? I'm kind of curious. If I just change this. let's see. Create and let's do this. I want to try something a little more extreme. I want to put this as a comment. And then I want to see what it will do. So this one we don't need. Set up game environment. So we're going to change this to create a 10 by 5 game boundary and generate 5 fruits in random positions within the game boundary. Right, so that's the first bit. So if I do this, is it smart enough to do the boundary bits for me? Get boundary as array for printing, generate random positions, draw multiple fruits. I think that's what I had before basically, right? So if I run that, does it do what I had before? It does. So then we could take the next step. Keep in mind it's using functions that are already here. Oops, now it's trying to so we already have the fruits. Implement snake movement. We're going to change this slightly. We're going to say, actually, what was this suggesting? It's almost like it was suggesting its own implement snake movement. Oh, create a snake. You will need to create a snake with a length of 3 and head position of 5, 2, 1. Okay. Perfect. So let's do that. Oh no, it changed. It didn't. It was suggesting something else before. Yeah, create snake. That's like totally different. This is the one I want to do. Create snake. Draw the snake. Yeah, sure. Tell me that again. Draw snake. Let me draw the snake on the game manager. Yes, please do that. No, I don't want. I want to actually draw the snake, dude. Okay, snake, map, draw snake. Draw boundary given array. Draw boundary given array. Move the snake. Draw snake. Draw snake. Move down. Move left. That's cool. It's doing all the move stuff. But the function doesn't exist yet. Is this smart enough to create the functions or no? What's the minimum step we can take here? Just draw the snake. Snake dot draw. Move the snake. You'll need to move the snake right. Draw the snake. You'll need to draw the snake on the game boundary. Draw snake. Let's try this one first.